it's been a long, hard journey, and it's involved a lot of people. But look, this is something that I was elected to. I was elected by the residents of Pleasant Hill to be their spokesperson. Okay, and so I am the president of the Pleasant Hill Neighborhood Improvement Group, and that's who put all of this together. And we're still at it this day. Our government is supposed to be for the good of the people, and that's not what's happening now. This is just one of the things that trickles down into everyday life, that becomes a part of your life and my life, and why we had to fight with the city of Macon for the last 3 to 4 weeks over the Little Richard House. First, they didn't want to fund it. After, they said, well, we're going to fund it, and we think it's a great thing. And they didn't mention the fact about the money that they're going to make, the city of Macon is going to make on the back end of this deal. Okay? So they wouldn't talk about that, but they said that the city was broken, didn't have the money, but they had the money, just didn't want to put that money where they had promised and signed a contract on. It's just steady. We have been very successful in Pleasant Hill with this mitigation plan, but we had to fight every step of the way. And you think that we're going to give this up and allow somebody else to take what? Nobody thought anything about a Little Richard resource house until we came up with it. So they're going to say, well, we don't know what resource means.
That's why
we told you what resource meant. That's what it means. What we say that it means. Because we're the ones who came up with it. You don't try to sit back and tell me what it means. It means exactly what I say it means. Simple as that. What does that look like to you?
I have a house.
Ooh, that's what they did. Mm-hmm. In building the original I-75, and this was just as you got on the on-ramp at Hardeman Avenue, northbound. This house was, and GDOT tried to say, well, the owner really said that he could live with the house being a half house. And I said, what idiot would ever tell you that he can live with a half house when you could have taken the whole house, okay, and paid him for that whole house and not had this problem, but you're going to leave him with, you're going to cut half of his house away, close up that side, and leave it there so that you didn't have to buy it. You can't come into a community that has been devastated, okay, and take a little bit out of it and then leave nothing. Okay, so that's why we had this mitigation plan.
Never more will you come into this neighborhood and destroy it. And I've said I hobble along, and I might not be alive to see it completed. But if they're not completing it and not doing for my neighborhood and my community, preferably my community, I will be the worst Portuguese you've ever seen. I will. I promise. I promise.